Oh. Hello, Spurs fans. It's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. It is a fine and dandy 7:43 p.m. here in Sydney on the, is that the 5th? 5th already of July. Wow, hours in time flying. Nice to see you all. I'd like to start as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Geometrical people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to their elders past, present and future. I recognise that still sovereignty hasn't been ceded. It's still, you know, it's just the way it is, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Now, there's been a bit of kerfuffle in the UK today, all that sort of stuff, so I've switched subscribers on because it was getting a little bit testy on the odd stream. I would just say this. In 1982, when Southern TV lost their licence to TVS, they did a big goodbye broadcast, and there was Fred Dinage, and he was saying, oh, it's the end of an era. Goodbye, all my friends, all my viewers at Southern TV. I'll see you later. And then it went, and then here's TVS. And guess which fucker's on? It's Fred Dinage again. And then, if that wasn't enough, 10 years later in 1992, TVS lost their licence to Meridian TV. And there's old Fred Dinage saying, thanks, it's the end of an era. I've had such good times here. I'm going to miss everything. Then Meridian fires up. Welcome to Meridian TV. It's me, Fred Dinage. My point is, it doesn't matter who you vote for. It's always going to be Fred Dinage. I hope you're all well. Now, there's a few chat comments that I missed. There was one in there from Marpin Precise. I'll tell you what, just for Marpin. Well, you know, I'm trumping it up a bit because there isn't much football, but there was a comment in there from Marpin which said, it's being said that they want to keep Royale. Oh, God, please, no, it's free already. Emancipate Marpin Precise from the shackles of Emerson Royale. I don't know if that's a real rumour or not. I saw another rumour today saying it was from this guy, Brian King. Brian King, who was a former some sort of scout or something at Tottenham. And I forgot, what did he say? A mate of mine, my producer, Mountain Bushman, kindly sent me the story. And let me try and get this up here. Oh, my reply was, yeah, by Brian King. He's a knob. Brian King was saying that Tottenham will brutally release Richarlison. So my thing is, just as with Fred Dinage always being the man in charge, Marpin, don't believe everything you hear. I mean, I'm going to address it when it comes. All I'll say for now is the Dodecadruple is on. That's the reason why I'm a bit late tonight, folks, because I thought I had an idea to do this. So, I thought I'd strike while the iron was hot. Can't have too much Fred Tynage. So there's another couple of chats in here. George says, I knew the quadruple was on. Dodecadruple, a tad delusional. Well, would you settle for a decadruple, an octadruple? You know, I think at Tottenham we should be aiming our sights higher than a quad. So, pentuple? Dodecadruple. It's a simple thing. In the next 3 years, there's going to be four trophies up for grabs. Let's get all of them. Bugger it. Let's get them all. Let's get them all. Or Fred won't be happy. I am going to push that button a couple of times tonight because I literally just knocked that up and put it in while you were all waiting patiently for me. Mark N says, morning, my good man. Morning, Mark. How are you? Are we back to business with the Spurs tomorrow? Oh, they're all coming in, aren't they? They're all going to be coming in with their nice fancy clothes. Men of the people, the working man, looking uncomfortable at the person with the camera. Now I can put myself in the clouds for the comments now. I fixed it all. I did a little bit of tidying up. I got a bit fed up with the goodies font, so I'm using the this font. It's the old Big Match font. It's called Amelia. Ian Barron, hello, man. A very good morning, everyone watching. Hello, Ian. Hope you're all well and having a great day. Yes, man. Yes. Even the mighty Darlow have signed. What do you mean, even? Even the mighty Darlow? What are you stand up for your team, son? Stand up for your team. Not even. Even the mighty Darlow have signed another new player today. Wow, that's 5 already this transfer window. Well, well done, man. Does that bode for a good season? Have you let a few out the door as well? That'd be cool. Ronald M, g'day, man. There's a few people watching. I didn't know if anyone will watch tonight. There's a few people in. Bodes well. Don't let this jumper fool you. It says Sydney North Cross Country. It's my daughter's. Ronald M's here. G'day, everyone. Dodecadruple is easy for you to say. Well, you weren't here. Well, you were. I think you were in the stream here yesterday. Took me a while to finally get it into my head. Not for me. It's almost impossible. Just say it a couple of times, man. Do it for Fred. Mark N. Before Rodon left, we saved 10 mil on wages. Yeah, we've kicked a few out, haven't we? So I mean, Perisic was going anyway. Eric Dyer's going, but and Dombele. Wow, how about that? I mean, it's not quite well. I suppose it is a bit of a saving because I doubt we would have paid him out at 100%, would we? So there's some sort of saving there. It's not like we were going to use him. So yeah, that's good. It's good. I'm feeling optimistic. That's why the Dodecadruple's on. So, see, Ronald? I nearly buggered it up that time, man. Ian Barron, Hotspur Hippie. It would be great to know how you do your graphics. Yeah, well, okay. So, the main thing I use for streaming is called OBS Studio. And you can do an awful lot in OBS Studio. There's all sorts of gizmos and things like that to do, you know, you can, whatever you think of, you can do basically. And then things like Fred, I just cobbled that up in a free program called CapCut with a green screen, bit of music, all that. CapCut's I'm finding it to be a really useful program actually. So whenever I do my videos out and about, when I'm uploading those, any editing I do, which I don't do too often when I'm out and about, but anything you see from a video out and about is done on my phone. It's all done on CapCut. So yeah, you know, imagination's the main thing. Just having that party attitude, man, you know. Yasarian! Yes, man. Hello, dude. Oh. We're going to talk rugby league, or we're going to keep it a little bit quiet? We're going to keep it quiet? We'll find out. Yasarian evening, Paul and hippies. Have no idea what's going on in the world, including comings and goings at Tottenham Hotspur. That's the best way to be, man. Just keep... it's finding out stuff that's going on in the world. I don't know if it's ever made my life better. Going out and travelling around the world and meeting all sorts of people and seeing all sorts of, you know, cultures and learning a little bit of languages on the fly and stuff, that's all good stuff. But watching the news, mate, don't bother. Don't bother. It's all crap, mate. It's all crap. Doesn't matter or change anything for me. See, fuck. He's always bloody 2 steps ahead of me, is bloody Asarian. Here's me trying to sound like the wise old man of YouTube. I'll have to read the next sentence. No, I won't. I won't do that because I quite like the fact that he always kind of gives me a bit of a gut punch in his second sentence. It's quite funny. Yeah, I've already thought of that, hippie. That's why I just typed it in a comment. What you plagiarising me, you know? Oh, yeah, that's worth a party. Ian Barron's going for the Dodecadruple. What's that, man? Staying alive. That'll do. Here's Audio Artisan. Morning, Paul and chat. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Wow, you're up early, Doug. I keep calling you Doug. Derek. 5:48 a.m. here in Florida. Uncle Paulie. I'm here for you, brother. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. I see. Hang on, was that? No, hang on. Foggle. Who's let me at him? Let me at him. That was Scrappy Doo. Oh, no, it was, wasn't it? It was Scrappy Doo. The dog that turned, I mean, not the Scooby-Doo is brilliant, but he turned it to super shit. Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh, my Lord. Thanks for popping by, Derek. Yes, sorry, in Tottenham Hotspur titles ad infinitum. What? Oh, the infinity droop. Nah, it doesn't work, does it? Infinity droop? Nah, don't, no, but yeah, why not, man? Why not? Well, at least until the sun goes supernova, turns into, I think, but I might believe it might be a red giant when its volume will go out past, I don't know, maybe Mars's orbit. Just sort that Earth colony out there, which is never going to happen. We're never going to live on Mars. People are so dumb. Don't forget, coming the 8th of August, it's Elon Musk, Tesla's robo-taxis. Yeah. Because it's real. Cars will be able to drive themselves. Messi missed a penalty kick last night. Did he really? Trying to be cute. Oh, did he? Well, was he trying to be cute or was he foxing? You know? Hey, the greatest can miss them from time to time. So, all right, Argentina aren't out, are they? Or was he just trying to copy Ronaldo by missing a penalty? Copa. Ecuador. They won on penalties. Okay, you probably already said that in the chat, but, you know. Oh, well, they're through. That's the main thing. Ian Barron, yes and yes. That must have been 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. George, hello, man. Member of the Hotspur Hippie Commune. Super Chats and memberships are available. Well, I would, Paul, but there's only 4 trophies. Yeah, I'm talking about 3 years, though, man. 3 years. 3 years. You're thinking too much in 3 dimensions. We're expanding it to the 4th dimension of time. Which I suppose means I'll never be talking bollocks. It's not like we're never going to win 12 trophies between now and when the sun goes supernova. So I'm not putting a time frame on it, but it might well be, 12 trophies in 4 years, maybe 3. But the Octodruple is on. The Octodruple, yeah, you could add the women's. Oh, how many trophies can they get? Are they up for 4 as well? Oh, well, we'll have it. Well, I don't even know what the word for 24 trophies is, man. Oh, no. Dodecahedron, that's about as far as I got at school. Then I got a bit bored. Woo Riders DG with a personal grooming tip, which I'm always happy to give, give you a few tips. Do you use beard oil? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Shamoo, Vandervoo, Dobadan, Kakasteg. Good win for the Titans. Bit of an upset. I didn't watch it. Oh, is that tonight? Was it? I know there's a couple of games going on tonight. I didn't watch them. Beach Relax says, love you, Paul. Thank you very much, man. There's not enough love in the world. Bit more doesn't hurt. The Super Druple. That's what we want. The Super Druple. Then you don't have to say how many it is. I've been missing a treat. Well, Ronald, I think you might have titled the stream for tomorrow night, because unless anything's happening, it's the Super Druple. It's what we try and do here. Hotspur Hippie is keep it serious, keep it factual, because I know you lot out there, I know you depend on me, so I have to always be right, never wrong. Who gives a shit? TB took a ride in a self-driving car. It was mind-blowing. In Boston, eh? Or somewhere. Yeah, well, it was probably driving around a place that had been completely laser scanned, and you put like a small child in front of it and it's knackered. There's no way. No way. No way it's happening. No way. Craig the Gecko Man. G'day, man. G'day. Good evening. Nice to see you. Beach Relax. Always watch your stuff, but rarely chip in. Hey, you do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. Love your work, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. I'm waiting for this one. What's he going to do? He's setting me up. He sets me up. He sets me up in the first half. Right, so I won't read ahead. The mighty, so Yosarian says, the mighty St. George, the St. George Dragons, sunshine, are holding steady in the top 8, while my beloved Broncos are languishing at 10th spot. All right, well, that was a subtle one. There's just one letter in that one. Just an I. Yeah, it's fun. Sport's a weird old thing, isn't it, man? You know, I don't know. I mean, because I don't follow it, I don't know what's going on with the Broncos, but I don't know why they like last year, I thought they were one of the like growing teams. Sports funny. I mean, St. George were second from bottom last year. I mean, not that they won't end up there, but different coach, not really a lot of different players at St. George, and we're doing a lot better. Sport is a funny old thing. Here we go. George says, our dimensions. Yeah, I got, yeah. Egozidedra. Egozidedra. All right. So as a club, well, hang on a minute, George. You're forgetting about the youth teams, the under 23s and under 21s and under 18s or whatever they've got. And are there girl youth teams, female youth teams? I don't know if there are. Wow. I tell you what, Woolworths. Werewolves better steer clear of bloody Tottenham N17. There's just to me too much silver around the place. I mean, walking down the corridor, a trophy will fall on their head. That's it. They're done for. George, we're going to get 4 trophies. Good. Equal rights. Got to have equal rights, man. Infinidruple. That's probably what I was looking to say. Yeah, man. The Infinidruple. Ah, dear. Beach Relax, thoughts on Archie Gray? I love him personally. Perfect Ange player. Well, yes. Yeah, no, I'm excited about it. But how do I do this? I did a little stupid video today. I have an Archie Gray conspiracy theory for you, which I uploaded as a short because it's, you know, shorts are shit, aren't they? Who looks at shorts? But I'll bring it up on the screen so you can see my conspiracy theory. Your channel. There we go. And I think I've done it so that the sound comes out. Here we go. Let's see how this comes out. Of course, the stupid text at the bottom covers things, but all right. Oh, fucking shorts. They're arse, aren't they? I just had a silly thought that, you know, he's got such a strong lineage of professional footballer players in his family. Are they, in fact, different people? Because I did notice, I might have the years a little bit wrong here, but Frank Gray, who won... I think he won league title with Leeds United, and I think he might have won a European Cup with Nottingham Forest. Hung up his boots in 1992, which is quite a long old career. And mysteriously, 2 years later, another player called Andy Gray, looked very similar, started his professional career. And then when his career finished, mysteriously enough, 7 years later, so another Gray, coincidence? I think not, just pops out of nowhere. So I think Archie Gray is in fact immortal, and he's got a picture of himself up in his attic to stop himself getting old. And in fact, he's gotten a bit younger over the years. I think he must get, you know, touch it up a bit to take a few years off. So, no, but seriously, folks, no, I think he's good. The more I've been looking into him, I'm pretty happy about it. I think it solves quite a few problems at Tottenham. He's a versatile player, and I mean that whole family thing probably might. I'm hoping has kept his head on the ground a little bit. Is that the right word? Feet on the ground, not head on the ground. He wouldn't be a very good footballer doing that. And more than that, the whole family are Celtic fans, so they'd be well aware of what Ange is about. So I think it's good. And the deal being, it depends who you listen to, but it's somewhere between. It's like, you know, it's like 20, 25,000 or 50. I've heard a few figures, but less than 30 when you include Joe Rodon going the other way. I think it's all right. Oh, I think it's all right, man. Love it. Shaky 56, like listening when you're on good form. Oh, wow, I'm on good form tonight. Wow, I didn't know if I was. You know, just do what I do, man. But thank you very much, Shaky 56. Shaky 56? That couldn't possibly be, or could it be the year when the actual Shaking Stevens was born? Could it be that you are? Hang on a minute. I'm going to check this. This could be a conspiracy theory. Shaky 56 appears in my chat. Is he in fact the real Shaking Stevens? Shaking Stevens. What year was he born? If he's born in 56, you're done, mate. You're done. Wikipedia. Oh, 48. Okay, that's bollocks, isn't it? Fuck. It would be nice, though, wouldn't it? George. We best not talk about Archie. Might be a grey area. Oh. Here we go. It's going to be one of those nights, is it? Oh, well. It's quite funny, actually. Caption Grandma. Here we go. Member of the Hotspur Hippie Commune, memberships and super chats are always available. G'day, Paul. Have you noticed how much Desiree Douay resembles Dele Alli, who is currently training at Spurs? Oh. I mean, foul play? Are we talking some sort of stem cell? I don't want to get into stem cell. It's too contentious. I've got to keep away from, all that. You've just had an election in the UK. You just want to chill out, don't you? You don't want to get into all that. But, I mean, it could be, though, couldn't it? Could be. What would Fred say? He's happy. While I was searching for photos of Fred Dinage, I came across... This is the funny thing about being away from the UK for so long. So now and then I'll think of someone, and I haven't, because I haven't lived in the UK since 95, I'll sort of, what's this person up to? Are they alive? Fred Dinage actually is alive, which is a good thing. But I'm totally unaware of what they've been up to or their career. And apparently there's been a series. I don't know if it was popular in the UK, but it was on YouTube, and it was a true crime thing called Fred Dinage Investigates. He's hardly Sherlock fucking Holmes, is he? What's that? He used to do a bit of World of Sport. He was like the B grade Diggy Davis. Fred Dinage. Hang on. I've got to give myself a more dramatic voice, haven't I?
Fred Dinage Investigates. Tonight on TVS or Southern or Meridian, it's all the same. It's all Fred fucking Dinage. 24 hours a day. Crime, sport. Fred's your man.
Beach relaxer. Brilliant. There we go. George, always save the best ones for you. Hey, I've forgotten what it was already. Oh, yeah, grey area. Shaky 56. No, I'm a bit shaky. All right, I was born in 56. Okay, following Spurs in 68. When we beat Chelsea in the cup final, I think you might find out 67. 67. The Cockney Cup final. Oh, the 67 Cup final. Well, you'd be well familiar with this tune from the 1967. Hey, why not? The 1967 Tottenham Hotspur, FA Cup winning team. Here we go. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And the Spurs go marching on. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. And the Spurs go marching on. Yeah. Beach relaxers, who are your targets? See, I don't know. See, I don't know if you're new to the channel. I don't know anything about football, man. I don't know. Look, okay, I have one target, and it's in Nesri, a striker that plays for Sevilla. The reason I'm saying that is because a friend of mine lives over there, watches him week in, week out, says he's a good player. Scored lots of goals. Because some of the people were being linked to, you know, like Ivan Toney. And in fairness, look, I haven't seen much of Ivan Toney play, so you got to take what I say with a pinch of salt. So when I say I look at his stats, I can understand if people say, yeah, but he's actually a good player, because stats are asked. But when I'm thinking of a centre forward, which I think we need, I'm just looking at the goal column. That's all I give a shit about, and it's not that great. So I'll go En-Nesyri. And for midfield, hey, bugger it, I might as well jump on the Eze bandwagon. Everyone else is, but I'm not really fussed. I like Archie Gray. I think that's a good start. Timo Werner, I think he's got potential. I don't care what people say. He's not total shit. He got injured. And before that, didn't do too bad. I mean, yeah, he's not 100 million quid, but he did, better than what we had in that position for that period of time, which was nothing. But he'd be covered to some Son Heung-min, I think. And I think Johnson, there's a player in Johnson as well. So I'm not too disturbed. But I like another midfielder. I like a really good midfielder as well. I keep putting my drink up and picking it up and down. Let's be professional here. Here we go. I see someone's done a bit of research about something. I've jumped ahead. Yossarian. So we're up to a third of 50 Shades of Grey. It's, he's been around a while. That's my conspiracy theory. Oscar Wilde, he was on the money. He was right. Back then it was Dorian. I don't know what they were doing for a while. Maybe there were some other Greys playing football. But then, he's a bit bored. He'd done all his philandering, all his sordid ghastliness. What can help me turn over a new leaf in this world? Football. So he started playing for Leeds United. And, people were starting to get suspicious. Questions were asked. Doesn't seem to get very old, this guy, does he? Seems very flighty. So he had to, disappear for 2 years and come back as his son. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Sure people would believe that one. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, God, what a phenomenon that was. Dinage? Did you say Dinage? His nickname must have been Dinner. I don't know if you want to mess with Fred Dinage. I mean, he's a man who lasted through 3 different ITV franchises. He must have some goods on some people. Although, I suppose he was a fair presenter, wasn't he? Good-looking guy, good haircut. There we go, that's better. In honour of the UK election and Fred Dinage, it's time to invoke a bit of comb over power, bring a bit of peace and love to the world. Oh, look who it is. It is Destiny 5 from space. Nice to see you, man. 5 pink wavy hands. That's all right. Ronald M. You're looking good in your league, Paul. Oh, yeah, I know. With games in hand, how do you do it? Well, I put my scores in before the teams had been populated. That's how I did it, man. If I'd have known who was playing, I wouldn't have. So I must have some, weird. Maybe, because I've been talking about the Postecoglou, the nexus of all football information, where Ange just sticks his head in, once in a while to find out what's going on in the football world. Maybe I've had a bit of, second-hand smoke, second-hand Postecoglou. So I don't even need to know who's playing. It's like Luke Skywalker, going down the Death Star. He takes his artificial thing off, closes his eyes, even looks the other way. Bollocks, I'm just going to pull the trigger. That's how I'm approaching tipping competitions from now on. Oh, here we go. Stephen Hayes 7007. I just saw this flash up. Oh, man, I'm going to read a big long word I've never read before. Here we go. An icosahedron. Wow, that's a good word, man. Icosahedron. Or icosahedron. I'm doing that one. Is a 24 gone? Is a 24-sided polygon. Okay, so an icosahedrodruple. Is that what you're saying, Stephen Hayes? Are you seriously suggesting we're up for an icosahedrodruple? People call me delusional. There it, look. He's saying we're going to win 24 trophies. Oh, I can't stand these fans who have fun with football. It's a serious matter. And you Googled it. Yeah, of course you did. And look, not that I'm going to tell you anything here, man. But you never profit out of caps lock. Even when I used it earlier, just setting some things up here, caps lock, you never profit out of it. You think, oh, yeah, just use a bit of caps lock because what I'm typing is all uppercase. You can do that. And you come back and you type another sentence of stuff, 50 words. Oh, I left caps lock on. There's no profit ever in caps lock. Just hold your finger down on the shift key when you type. Chris Wolski. Hope Sydney treating you well. Yeah. It's all right. Hang on. I've had enough of the... No came over power needed. Happy transfer period. Woo! That's what we want. Where's my winning button? Archie Gray is a great pickup. And Ange is impressing on ITV. Yeah, I haven't seen any of him on ITV. Winning a lot of non-Spurs fans by the comments on YouTube. Okay. So I guess he's like talking kind of football sense then, is he? Oh, maybe he's not so bloody naive after all. Here we go. There's a correction. 67. Well done. Chelscum, that's right. Beach Relax. I'm not new to the channel. We've actually spoken about my father, Geza Farkas, who played for... Oh, okay. Right. I got you. I remember. Very respectful of your knowledge. You're way too humble. I don't know about that. But, well, I'll take the compliment. Thank you very much. Thank you for the sentiment. Yo, sorry. I'm getting Doctor Who vibes from the Archie et al. Gray talk. I don't know if it's because it's funny you mention that because I was thinking of analogies for making the election easier for some people because I don't know what people's side are on. It's all crap anyway, isn't it? And Doctor Who did pop into my brain about he regenerates. It's still Doctor Who, isn't it? It's just like elections. But Doctor Who's a good guy, and I'm not saying Fred Dinage is a bad guy by any means, but he is kind of. He's not. He's good. Look at him. He's a good guy. So I think Archie, I don't know. Is he a Time Lord? Maybe when he does his medical. I think he's done his medical. Did they find 2 heartbeats? I think not. Chris Wolski, think Ange doing Euros commentary was a masterstroke by the club too? I'm not sure they would have had too much of a say in it. I remember Ange, just after he joined Tottenham, he did mention something about, I can't remember where the interview was, and he said something about, the media PR team wanted me to do all sorts of things. I just said no. So maybe he just wanted to do it. He's done a bit of punditry in the past when he was in the wilderness after he lost his job as Australian youth coach. I'm not sure. I know he coached. I think he coached White Sea Zebras and a team in Greece. And then he did a bit of punditry on Australian TV, but I don't know if it's before or after that. Before getting the call up to the Brisbane Broncos. Sorry, you're Australian. The Brisbane Roar. But hey, you know what? I mean, it's a win-win for everyone, isn't it? And I'm sure, players are watching it, aren't they? Players are watching the Euros. They're going to think, oh, shit, this guy's all right. Wouldn't mind playing for him. You know, if they've got football heads on them, not if they're full of ego and bloody watches that don't even tell the time properly. The $1 million watch, or, you know, even a $10,000 watch. Does it tell the time? No. You've got to get it maintained every year or so because it buggers up. The world, man. George, I'm starting to sense there's aliens in the chat. Don't even look. I don't know, man. Don't mention aliens. Oh, they're here. I'm going to get one. Yes! I got one yesterday. That's 2-0. 2-0 at Planet Earth, that is. Shaky56 says, Triple-druple. The triple-druple, what's that though? Triple-druple. I like the super-druple. I think that's good. And the, hang on, let's see. If I say it enough times, it might stick in my head a bit. Where was it? Icosahedradruple. Well, I can always Google it, can't I? I can't know. I get desperate. Oh, it's gonna be a trophy avalanche. In fact, I might do a little trophy avalanche video after I finish this stream. Because if you're going to be delusional, you might as well go the whole hog, eh? Might as well. Don't hurt, does it? Football to me is just fun and fucking about. Quincy B, for your information, I got 30 minutes into Blackbird. Oh, well done. Nice one, man. Did you give up after 30 minutes? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, because I wouldn't recommend bad movies unless I think they're fun all the way through. I don't know if you got bored with it or you just ran out of time, but it is terrible. It's really great. Chris Wolski, yeah, that's right, of course. Beach relax. I agree with the past comment on Ange punditry on ITV. Huge for Australian football. If only it was, man. I mean, he won us an Asian Cup and it didn't really do anything, did it? I don't know. It's not, and that's nothing to do with Australian football fans or football players. It's just Australia, really. They look at football a bit funny over here. Don't get me started on that. Like, don't get me started, because I know it's all been politics in the UK. I'm not going to do it over here. I'm going to have the spirit of Fred. Calm me down. And the Ange brand. TB, have you written any new songs lately? No, it's just a thing that pops into my head once in a while. And hasn't recently. I've just not really thought about it. Imagine beach relax. Ange was spot on. Imagine that. Hey, future music piece from the mothership. Well, I downloaded this for old Mr. M the other night. It's not quite, it's YouTube library. Future music, piece from the mothership. Nothing else up here, only me. I hope you're not in the one I shot down there, man. But everyone should go over to Future Music's channel and check out his drum and bass music. This isn't it. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Future Music, right? Whenever you come on, can I play some of your music, like what I'm doing here? You're not going to put a copyright claim on me, or if you've got a problem, let me know. But I think that'd be cool, wouldn't it? I think it'd be cool. Whether you think it's cool or not is another matter. So it's up to you, man. Chris Wolski, more so for Ange Brand. Chris Wolski, football fed Australia is a basket case. Yeah, it's awful, man. It's awful. But it's the same, it's the same with a lot of these governing bodies, especially when they have a lot of control. You know, in a lot of countries, football is kind of bigger than the authorities. And even though the authorities are still mediocre at best, they can't really, it's like the lions escape from the cage a little bit. So they can like crack a whip now and then. They can do dumb shit. Whereas in Football Australia, hey, there we go. I'm going to abuse this. No, I'll do that, man. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Whereas in Australia, football is such a minority sport. I hate using that word minority, but it really is. And so the effect that the governing body has on it over here is massive, absolutely massive. From, you know, the A-League all the way down to grassroots level. Where my daughter plays for Balmain, squad number 61. Beach relax, just having an Australian accent talking in a commanding way on England games watched by millions in the UK is epic in my opinion. Okay, I didn't think of it that way, man. Okay, that's pretty cool then. Because he'd obviously be showing people his football knowledge. Just as we've seen it, well, I know I've seen it for, 20 odd years. It's over 20 years now. So it's obvious the guy gets football. Oh, that's pretty good, pretty good. Don't even start saying to me that you're not the first person to say this to me, Beach Relax. Imagine the England squad under Ange. I'm not imagining it. Not imagining it. He's ours, hands off. Hey, here we go. It's future music. This is his channel. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't, if someone comes here with music and I think it's shit, then I'll just say, I'll be friendly to them. I'm not going to cast them out because they wrote a dumb tune or something like that. This stuff is good. I enjoy this stuff. And the montages and videos he puts together is great. So I highly recommend you get along there to Future Music. There's, it's funny. There's so many channels of music which... I mean, you haven't got many followers either, have you, Future Music? But there's a few people out there. There's a guy I found he's an American guy, Cosmo Jones. And he hasn't got many followers and does amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And, it sounded like he was putting a lot of samples and stuff together. And I was sort of shazamming it. And it's like, no, he's actually created the whole thing. So Cosmo Jones. Google that one, not Google that one. Search for that on YouTube. He's great as well. There's so many bands out there. Music, I think, is in a good place. I've been I've had periods in my life where I've been kind of pessimistic about the state of music, but I'm pessimistic about the state of popular music and the popular music charts and the Billboard charts because they're full of shite. But there's still loads of people out there making such good music. Just got to find it. That's the hard thing. Chris Wolski, great stuff, Future Music. Yeah, all right. Dub and bass in Melbourne. Bloody right. Get in there. Daniel Skikluna. At best, it might help the general perception towards Aussie managers in the European scene. Yeah, okay. Well, it can't hurt, can it? Can't hurt. Sard me up. Trying to turn this tadpole into a toad. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't even have to pick and choose. And be careful about what I select because I know it's going to be good. All right, well, let's have the rest of the stream brought to you by Future Music. Bugger it. Future Music says, I put a lot of work in visually too. It shows, man. I won't put that up there, but of course. No, it's great. Great. Daniel Skikluna says it's institutional xenophobia at government level. Oh, man, boy, is it. They will always hold the game back here despite the participation rates. Yeah, I know, man. It's an immigrant sport, isn't it? That's the way they see it. You know, meanwhile, I've got the government saying that they're going to, like, give money to make a rugby league team in Papua New Guinea. And we've got our international footballers that are just buying their own ice to have ice baths. It's crazy, man. But, you know, Australia isn't the land of the fair go. That's the way it is. You know it. I know it. Beach relax. Can't see Ange getting past Arsenal or City this year. Ooh. But I think they can happily slot into that third. No, bollocks! Bollocks! Not having that. We're going to have third into after Klopp leaving. No. Arsenal and City are going nowhere, mate. Nowhere. Georgia subbed. Let's get future music at 30. Is that all? I mean, when I look, oh my lord, I hear things like that, and I think it's criminal. I think it's absolutely criminal. That, you know, there's so many people out there that are making good stuff, and I don't know, man. Beach relax, love the beats. I like it. There's loads of stuff here, man. Loads of stuff. Many a time, actually, I've had a little musical cigarette, and just, you know, I love listening to music when I when I have a musical cigarette. And future music is on the playlist, so I can't give him much higher props than that, really, you know. Redback Spider, the A-League is on its last legs. Yeah, well, not looking good for a national comp, let alone a second tier. Do you think so? I was thinking the second tier might save the whole thing. Distribution's down from near 2 million to 500,000. Oh man, shocking. All right, I tell you what, I'm just gonna fade out all future music here, but loads of good stuff, man. Loads of good stuff. And I'll put my own jams back up. Oh, excellent, man. Give him some love. That's it. Give him some love. All right, I'm just going to get myself a glass of water because a few people in. I'm having a good old fun, chill time here. The Dodecadruple. I can't remember that other word. The Superdruple. I like the Superdruple. All right, so I'm just going to, I'll leave you, actually, I can leave you with future music while I go and get a glass of water. I was going to put the YouTube music library on, but do that. I'll be back in a second, folks. God, it might. I've put my drink over there. It might only appear that I've been away for half a minute, but there's quite a few of your Earth years. Here we go. What we got here? Gary Huggins. I've watched a lot of Fred's TV shows. How? Yeah, slightly bit dodgy nowadays, but yeah, I used to watch How. And House too. I don't know that one. And his crime series. You watched his crime series. I could not believe, man, that I've seen that he did a series called Fred Dinage Investigates. Because last time I saw him, it's like, how, man? World of Sport, just general fluff TV. And now it's, I mean, what does he do? Did you know the Craze asked him to? No, the Craze asked him to write their autobiography with him. Wow. I mean, okay, well, I suppose I've not been up on the old Fred Dinage story for quite a while, so I suppose he's got to have progressed his career somewhere. Got to go, Paul. Nice having you in, man. Nice having you in. Chris Wolski, shout-outs to Spiky T. Actually, I better just check my chat that I've missed. I might have missed a couple of comments. I don't think so. Shout-outs to Spiky T. A great year and an MC back in London now, but always a great gent. Oh, I don't know Spiky T, but hello, Spike. Big up to him. Bugger it. Why not? Beach relax. I'm Skase AK, former Oz hip hop MC. Ah, all right. That's pretty cool, man. Australian hip hop has been a thing that it's taken me a while to get into, and I'm not into a lot of it. I used to be. I was into hip hop in the very early 80s, up until the 90s. It sort of lost its way a bit. It's Australian hip hop. When I first heard it, it seemed to be, and this was a while ago, so this is back in the 90s, it seemed to be, middle-class white kids doing it. And it's, I mean, not saying that they can't, but, but I've been listening to Corey FM, local Aboriginal station in Sydney for a while, and they play a lot of First Nations hip hop. And yeah, I'll tell you what, it's all right, man. Very left wing political raps, just for reference. Hey, well, it's a wide old church in here, but you're more than welcome, man. Respect from the UK. That's what it's all about, man. Nice and Leuven. Hey, Paul. Haven't been able to catch your streams on time lately. I know. It's every time you've got one here now, though. It's like, oh, was it last night? Last night I switched it off and you just put a comment in saying hello. It's like, no, I can't start it up again because I've hit the end button. But, oh, well, you made it in the end, man. You made it in the end. Beach relax. Only saying that in case you need music. Oh, well. Oh, hang on. Have you got a channel, have you? Is this, put it in, man. Let's have a look. Yeah, beach relax, don't search well on YouTube. So, have you got a link, man? Stick it in. Audio Artisan. If we're talking Fred Dibner, man. Now you're talking. There's a legend who deserves more flowers. I suppose that's a thing that's not required anymore. A middle-aged man taking down big chimneys. We've moved on. Can't stop progress. Your top hoods, you see, this is where not quite my way. Look, they're having a good old career. Not my thing. Agreed on everything you said. And Corey FM is the bomb. Corey FM's awesome, man. I only listen to 2 radio stations in Sydney. I listen to 2SER and I listen to Corey FM. And I had a presenter of Corey FM in my Uber once, which was nice. If you got a link there, Beach Relax, stick it in. Unless it can't. Hang on. Can't it do it? Hang on. Just in case you're having trouble. Because I don't know if you can put links in. So I've just made you a mod temporarily. So plug your channel, man. Plug your channel. You got some music. I'm always listening to new music. It's always good. just going to cross over live to BBC News to find out the latest on the UK election results. It's not going well, is it? That's what I say. Don't matter who's in charge, it's always Fred Dinage. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that Scar? Scar. S-E... Scar Seek. Bandcamp.com.au. Oh, Bandcamp's good. I've got a couple of tracks on that myself. Haven't made any money yet. And when I say I haven't made any money, I mean zero. But it was fun doing it, you know. Don't sir me. Sir me. What I look like? I look like Mr. Captain Fat Fingers sitting in a big chair? No. Hang on, what happened to the Tottenham stuff? We forgot. We've gone off the rails again. Ronald M, do you think you should play your bass more? No, I play it exactly how often I want to play it. Here it is. It's sitting here. It's always ready to go whenever I want it. I can put the fader up. This cable's a bit fucked though. Oh, that's a bit shit, isn't it? There you go. I play it exactly how often I want to play it. Skase AK. Okay. Dear oh dear, I would have understood that maybe 10 or 15 years ago, you know. Time's marching on, dude. What can I say? Arsene Lubin off the rails is no fun. It's fun, no worries. It's the off season, that's it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Bollocks to football. Bollocks to football and being serious. Because everyone's in a block. You know, I watch a bit of football YouTube. Oh, it's all so bloody serious all the time, isn't it? It's all so bloody serious. Everyone's just, they're all just, not all, some, just like they're auditioning to be on Sky Sports or something so they can flog gambling. Whereas I think, no, bollocks. The Dodecadruple is on. No point in being serious about this shit. Christ's sake. Rhythmic eye, hip hop, not really my genre, so don't take any notice yet. No. Horses for courses. Music is a funny old thing. Beach Relax, absolutely love this stream. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'll ever listen to music. If I remember. Rhythmic eye. Scar, on the other hand, is definitely my genre. Scar's awesome. Scar's brilliant. Love it. Bit of two-tone coming out of Coventry. But there was a thing I saw, I don't know if it was a drama or something. It might have been about the Specials. Because I just saw something and I think it was called This Town. And they were playing that and I thought, is this a biography of the Specials or something like that? I don't know. George says, I've looked at the election results. The section says the other. Is this the strange people? They're all strange. They're all strange if they want to run for Parliament and sit in big chairs and tell people what to do. Others, yeah, it's like, you know, flotsam and jetsam. Chris Wolski, I think it's the Euros factor. Me being outside the UK, I don't care. So, man, this is the first Euros I've really not gotten sucked into. Because I do follow England. It's one of my three countries. I know people don't, some people don't like that. You've got to swear allegiance to one country. Well, I think countries are a shit idea, so no, I won't. I think countries are good for football, though. They're good for sport. You know, it's a bit of fun. 1-0 and all that. But more than that, God, we take it. We don't have to take it to extremes, don't we? The human race. I think it's the Euros Factor. Oh yeah, I've done that one. Live up, fatty. I don't know that one, man. Hey, you know what? I think I've been going an hour. It's been lovely. I've really enjoyed this, folks. Thank you very much. Oh, people are strange when you're a stranger. Yeah, faces look ugly when you're alone. And Milton O'Bregor's popped in, but it's time for me to go, folks. It's time for me to go. I've had a lovely time. Thank you very much. It's been a fun stream. I'll do the obligatory search for, has anyone given me any money? No, but I don't give a bollocks because it was a fun stream. Thank you, everyone. And thanks for everyone commenting. It's been nice. And I keep forgetting this. If you've been listening to it on podcast, I should do this at the beginning. I keep forgetting all this shit. You know, I'm not a pro. If you've been listening to it on podcast, like iTunes and Spotify or whatever, I don't know, whatever the kids do podcasts on these days. I hope it's or you're watching it on YouTube afterwards. I hope it's like distracted you away from 2024 and today and all that cack that's going on everywhere on planet Earth. Just stay in your little bubble. Don't worry about it. Just be nice to people, you know, that's all you got to do. And peace and love, man. Peace and love. If you click like and subscribe, thank you very much. If you don't like what I'm doing, I strongly advise you to exercise your right to hit that thumbs down button. Thumbs down. Bloody do it. Do the thumbs down. Because it counts as YouTube engagement and YouTube doesn't give a shit if you like what you're watching or not. They just care that you're watching it. But hit the thumbs down. Oh, boo, hippie, boo. Crap. All right, folks. Till next time. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs. Want to beam out. Bollocks. Sometimes his button's a bit flaky. Oh, I know. Yeah, fuck it. All right, hang on. All right, bye.